President Trump's threats to shut down the southern border have raised red flags about the effects on business. And perhaps no state has more at stake than Texas. And KXAN's John Dabkovich breaks down the numbers.
First, and the most important number, is the number one. Mexico ranks first in Texas exports. Texas businesses send more products to Mexico than they do to the next 9 countries combined, mostly from gas and oil. 864,000. That's how many Texans have manufacturing jobs that are supported by exports to Mexico. And experts say even a short disruption could put some of those jobs at risk. 93. The percentage of those businesses that are considered to be small or medium-sized. President Trump ran on the idea of bringing manufacturing jobs back to the U.S., but even he seems to acknowledge that if he were to close the border, there would be a lot of pain for a lot of people.
It's going to be a big toll, but trade and commerce and making money for a country, it's all very important. But to me, the most important job I have is the security of our country, even more important than those other things that I talk about.
And then there are all the towns along the border that would be affected by the Mexican consumers. According to the New York Times, shoppers from across the border in Mexico account for a third of the nearly $3 billion in retail sales racked up by the businesses in the city of McAllen. And this is to say nothing about the stuff we get from Mexico. There's been a lot of talk about avocados, but electronics are actually the #1 import into Texas from Mexico, which means the supply of flat-screen TVs, cell phones, and other stuff could be cut off if the border is closed.
Meantime, today, economic advisor Larry Kudlow said the White House is looking at ways to keep freight lines open if the border is closed.